thought I'd show you real quick what my boot looks like, because I'm making a amp and 6x9 rack. As you can see, my 6x9s are in boxes at the moment to stop them from falling over, and it's a bit hard because like when you're going around corners and stuff, they're falling over and it don't look very tidy. And my amp is sitting at the back here, all wired up, and what I basically am going to make is an MDF box that will go on this left part here. The 6x9s will sit either side like that, so the 6x9s will be like that on the top, and then the amp will be on the front like that, and the 6x9s on the top like that, and then that will clear a lot of this space up, so it'll be like there to there, and then my sub sits in here. That way it won't be messy and it'll look all nice. So I'm gonna go get myself some MDF and gonna get on it. Alright, I'm out of my garage. I didn't record me cutting some of this wood up, and at B&Q, which is where I bought my MDF from, they cut all the MDF for you on this big machine. So I gave them the dimensions for each panel, and they cut it all for me, so I didn't have to do that. So all I've got to do is fit it all together and then cut the holes for my 6x9s. So yeah, but I cut the 6x9s. I got the template that I got with my 6x9s, I drew around it, so you can see the black marker on there, and then got the jigsaw out and then cut around it using that. I ain't going to bother sanding it down. It's not very neat, but you're not going to see it when the 6x9s are over it, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, and basically what I'm doing is I'm marking out where each hole will go and drilling a 3.5mm drill bit through, and I'm using 3.5mm wood screws. So the wood screws should just basically more or less just go straight through there, and then I'll do a 2mm drill bit and do a pilot hole for the MDF that goes on there, and I can screw the wood screws in there and it won't split like cardboard. It'll look quite good. Also I'm wood gluing it. I've got I bought some of this wood adhesive, squirt it, nice big thick layer down there. Use your fingers, smooth it all out, get all the air bubbles out, place it straight on top, screw it in, dries rock solid. I've done these two a couple of days ago, this side here and this side here. I've not had a chance to get out here and carry on with it, so I'm going to have to finish it now. But as you can see, look, it was rock. It's really solid. So once it's all made, it'll look pretty good. But this is what the front will look like, and that's the top bit there. So it's quite flush, the corners. I mean, as you can see, the corners don't really hang over much. They're pretty flush. Done very well with that. But yeah, the amp will go on the front there, and I'm going to drill holes in there for the 8-gauge wiring to come through and the RCAs and that. And then you have the 6x9s on top with all the case over it, the little protective bit that goes over the top to make them look really cool. And then what I'll do is I'll just drill a hole into the back, so all the speaker cables and all the remote and all that can sit in here at the bottom, and then the speaker cable can go out around the back and then into the sub that will be sitting next to it. So right, I'm going to get this all built up, and should look pretty good. Just marked up my holes. I'm using ½ an inch of MDF, so I make my holes a quarter of an inch in. That way they go dead centre into the MDF, and I've marked them evenly across there. Do the same on the other side, and then these holes here have already been drilled, so I can drill them and ones in there and there, and then I can put the wood in, wood glue it all in, and bosh, we've got all that in. Do the same for the other side, and then once we have that bit there all around, then I can drill all the holes into this, place it on top. Then I'll use the holes I drill as a guide for the pilot holes. That way I'll get in the right places, and then I can wood glue it all around and wood screw it all in, and then that's it. It'll all be dry, and then just got to drill the holes in for draw the amp on, drill the holes for the 8 gauge, and then I'll install it. Okay, right, just going to drill the holes quick and then we'll get rid of it. Just drilling the holes for the screws to go into, and then they'll bite into the pilot holes. Right, here we go. That's one done. Make sure you don't breathe anything in because it's MDF. You should be wearing breathing apparatus, but make sure you wear safety glasses as well, guys. So that one done, and this last one's a bit of a, I'm gonna wax a little bit of board in there because where it's the ending bit, and we're away. Goes in like that. Ooh, lovely. And there we go, got some holes, dead center. Okay. Sinking holes are all drilled. They're all drilled in, 3.5mm, done them all across there. And across there. Now I'm just going to put the panel in, do the pilot holes, and then I can screw in the wood screws and wax some wood adhesive on. Just quickly show you how I've done this. I've put that panel in on its side, so then it's all flush with all the joints. And now where it's just put into place, it's being held quite well. So now I'm just putting in the pilot holes for these. This is a 2.5mm bit. And what I'm going to do is just quickly going to get one wood screw. Get one wood screw, and I'm going to screw it in the middle here to hold it into place so it can help me keep it into place, all flush in. Then I can turn it over and it all stays quite flush. Just a little bit. Right, that's it.